Sometimes people miss a class, then it's like twice a week. That's just going to keep you sore.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's just too much.
Yeah, I'm going to have to send this to you, Michael. It's got 2 straight things in it.
Okay.
See how lucky I am today. That one didn't work.
You know, I just thought of another way of doing that if you're interested.
Oh.
Generating a QR code.
That wasn't it. That was it. I got it. Hey, that was it. Well, it took 3 tries.
What you can do is you can copy that link on your computer, and then in a new window, there, you can just type in QR code generator. Then there's a website will come up where you can generate a QR code and then scan it with your phone.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
I don't have that much trouble.
I'm just saying it would be, I think it would get done faster.
Yeah, the gas didn't happen. Went in for a colonoscopy yesterday. Colonectomy.
Colonectomy, that'd be
Ooh, I
bad.
don't know, wouldn't want that.
No.
Colonoscopy.
Oh, how'd that go?
Went well. I found 1 polyp. Said it wasn't cancerous. Cut it out. Had a nice nap.
Did you have to drink a lot of laxative before that?
Yes, I did. Yes, you do.
Better than being dead.
The bottle of Miralax in either, white grape juice or apple juice, something clear, not red or purple, because that makes it look like you're bleeding.
Did you have a long fast before I got to that?
Well,
It's throughout the day.
yeah, they send you 4 Dopalax pills, so you take the first 2 at like 4 o'clock, mix that stuff up, and start drinking. So you need to drink the whole freaking gallon.
Yep.
Anyway. And then the cramps start. And then you take the last 2 Dopalax at 10 o'clock at night. So by 11 o'clock, you're sitting on the toilet. And it's, you're getting rid of the hard stuff. And then by about midnight, it starts coming out liquidy. And about 2 o'clock, it's water.
Yep.
Just pour like urine and
Yep. They want to make sure that there's
you are clean.
nothing there.
And this has been on all night long.
The small was.
Now you can't eat anything after midnight. You can't drink anything, up to 4 hours before your procedure.
Yep.
So I was hungry. I hadn't eaten anything for 24 hours, and I'd only had a half a cup of water about 3 hours before my procedure because I had a bad headache and took some Tylenol. And it was a rough day, but they scoped me and didn't find anything.
Good. And did any stomach pain from them cutting something off?
No.
They.
It's in your colon.
Yeah.
You don't really feel anything in there. It's not your stomach.
I remember somebody said, I'm really glad that I can't feel my internal organs rubbing on each other. And then somebody said, are you sure you don't? And then you go, wait a minute, do I? So I don't know. I've always felt this way. Yeah. It's like there's a particular word for the unusual feeling of being aware of your own heartbeat. Normally you don't think about it.
Unless you're a heart patient. You think about it a whole lot more than you think.
Yeah, but I mean you're not constantly feeling it.
Well, you are at times.
Just saying, when you're just.
But since you're not a heart patient, you wouldn't understand that. So Levi, what they do whenever they scope you, they send a probe up like an alien, but they actually blow you up. They fill you full of air. And generally speaking, the sphincter closes off and it won't allow that out.
Right.
They've gotten smart. They're sitting there and they leave a valve basically stuck in your ass so that you can spew air that they pumped in there. So whenever I woke up, I was like, well, that was a nice nap.
Yeah.
And I had no stomach disorder.
Good.
I wasn't hurting. I didn't have to fart in public.
Yeah. But they didn't wait to see if your peristaltic movement had restarted.
No.
Maybe the anesthetic that they use.
They just how you feeling? So pretty good.
Maybe the anesthetic that they use now doesn't do that.
They don't get you down that far.
Right. But I'm saying they used to. So maybe they've gotten better.
No, I did wake up the same way I went to sleep.
Yeah.
Because my arm cramped up.
Yeah.
My mask was caught on my earlobe. That's rubbed red. That's swollen.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And it's swollen up. So I woke up 2 hours later. Like this. So I didn't move.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, number one. For those of you playing at home,
Okay.
For those of you playing at home, this is our new basic blocking counters. We no longer have 25, we have 12. I have completely done away with some of them, but I've consolidated most of them. So tonight's practice is going to be on this. I will be emailing this list to you guys hopefully tonight. So, number one is shot and punch. Now remember, Levi, everything on here is Linfield Digar, simultaneous block punch. So you're going to be performing the JKD moves first.
Okay, but I'll just eat these.
So, yeah, you'll need them. So, taunt and punch from your right hand stance. So yeah, you're going to be throwing haymakers on this.
Oh, you okay?
I'm good.
Yeah.
So go slow for a little bit on this. I know you need this particular one. All right, now, Michael, without you moving your stance, and you can change hands. And you can either throw a reverse punch or you can change your stance. Doesn't matter to me. Why don't you throw a left? And you see how that's going to work. Okay. And he
Caught up on the tape here.
now put that down for a second. This is where I want you to go slow. I want you to throw it right, but Michael, I want you to move to the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw a straight punch. So this is taking also the place of 4 and 16. Okay, now throw a left. Move to the outside. So you see how that consolidated? He's doing the same move. Inside and outside. That makes sense?
Mhm.
So you do it. Okay, move to the outside. Okay, switch. Yeah, he's going to switch hands. He's going to do left. You stay in the right hand stance. Okay, now move to the outside. So you have an answer for both haymakers and straight punches in the same move. Easy, huh?
Yeah.
Good. So number 2 is displacement.
Yeah.
So you're going to be, again, you're going to be working on inside and outside. So this took the place of 2, 13, and 14.
And created a few that weren't there.
And created a couple that weren't there. All in the one move. So you can start out with a haymaker. So this is our old number 2. Okay. So switch hands. This is going to be a little harder for you. So your pop should come first.
I was kind of just going like this.
Right. So yeah, your punching hand should hit just a moment.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yep.
If you're doing anything with that, you're just slowing him down so that you can grab his wrist. Right.
Yep.
So now move to the outside.
So you're throwing straight
So we're
punches
going to
now.
have a straight punch. Right. So this is what I've been talking about for the past several months. Is moving inside and outside. Okay, switch your hands. Make sure you get that rear out there
Yep.
first.
The rear?
Yeah.
That? Pop, pop. Well, it'd have to be.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was confused because I was switching stances, so I was thinking of this as rear.
And you switch stance in the middle of your move.
Yeah. Which one is rear? Yes, you can do that too.
Yes,
It's
you
just, it's just,
Well, how come you're throwing it that way?
yeah, I'm experimenting.
Hold it.
Just to keep me from doing that.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
If I'm right-handed and pull this way and do a back fist, I'll be like that.
Yeah, it's still gonna hurt him.
Right. I was
Now-
just experimenting with the angle.
So, also, you don't have to throw back this.
Right.
The strike doesn't matter. All right, you can throw back this if you want. You can throw Belgian, throw shoot him. It doesn't matter. So practice throwing different strikes as well.
Okay.
So On all of these, practice different strikes as well. So this would be your normal, what was number 2?
Okay.
So
This
go
will be
straight.
weird for you.
So, yeah, there you go. There you go. Try a bilgy or try throwing bilgy in there for your strike. Or straight punch. Or open palm. How about palm strike? Now move to the outside. This is what your 13 was. Again, try different punches, try different strikes. Side hand or a hammer fist. Now this side, this outside. All right, not bad. What do you think? Our new number 3, straight punch to the face. Outside time, straight strike to the face.
What? Oh, sorry. I thought we did this.
Yeah.
We did it for one.
Did you?
Yeah. Inside and outside for one. So is this going to be the 11th? Because yeah, for one it was he throws haymakers.
Yep, that's
And then-
right. That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll have to stretch out. I'm still working on
Yeah.
stuff.
But I wasn't complaining. I think that's a good thing.
Okay, next one then. Our old number 5.
You want to start crossing hands with this?
Now, straight punch. So make sure you get that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
For his sake, make sure you get that time. And try lefty.
No, you can left.
Oh.
Yeah. Unless I would do the same thing. It would just be a check at that point. But it was,
You can do that side.
yeah. So,
Yeah. Why not? So inside and outside.
yep. And then, so then we've got outside here. Good. And then inside on the other side.
Yep.
That's a ton pot. Yep.
Now, outside pin, straight strike from the face. Outside. Oh, number 4.
He hasn't done,
Oh, sorry, you do yours. Sorry about that.
okay.
So inside and outside, on, pin, punch. So it's not a hard pin anyway. It never has been. It's just a check.
So don't try to push it too hard, just, yeah. Okay. And inside.
Right inside.
So-
So lead pop. Pop.
So it, then yeah, it's left, it's rear ton, lead check, rear punch.
So Tom transition to a check.
Ton and punch. Ton, check.
Check.
Punch. There you go. Yeah.
This is JKD.
Yeah.
Other side.
So now, the one that you're thinking of, now it's that same move, because now I'm outside. Yeah.
inside.
Now it's John in.
Check.
John check that.
Check. Yeah, so it's gonna get a little. I can put these together in my head, but I need somebody to work them out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was. Okay. Well, that was tongue and check from
Yeah.
outside pin, straight strike to place.
Yep.
Or number 7.
Yeah.
So it's actually not outside because you're going to do it on the inside as well.
Yeah. It's just
I think.
rear check, lead punch.
Do I throw something or it's just like, finishing it?
They all should be intercepted, but yeah, if you want to throw something.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Side.
Hands.
Actually, no, it's not there. It all depends on how they're holding their hands, really. Because if his hand is this way, I'm not going to bring it across my face in order to do that.
No.
So if they're holding their hands up here, then it makes more sense. So if you throw that straight punch.
So all you're doing, again, you're not, but keep the check.
Yeah. Just try, yeah.
I wouldn't bring it down.
I'm trying not to end up like this.
I'd do that.
Yeah. Okay. And then switch.
Check.
Yeah. There.
Just robots and-
Get rid of that.
All right, let's go for a look.
Well, we're going to do something different with our other
Something for
shots.
those, yeah. Okay.
Okay, inside.
And inside is
Should look at his face.
I'm just gonna beat you with that. If you never punch my face, there we go.
Okay, we're going to give it a shot. Now, you don't have to, just in the interest of efficiency. What I'm saying you do on this is you're going, you don't need to. You don't need to do this. If he's good, he's going to swing that around and hit you in the head.
And other side.
Is it with the repeat this time?
Yep.
Yeah.
You just got to move it out of the way enough. You don't have to swat it or anything.
Okay.
Switch sides. Good. Inside and outside. Okay. This is going to take to replace the number 9. So outside, I'm calling it a sliding pot because it's not a long pot.
Okay.
So
We need 8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're hitting ribs.
Face, armpit, or ribs.
Okay.
So A little bit, but it's sliding. It's more like a drawing.
Yeah. Well, it is.
So from your punch. So it's more like that.
But without,
Catch it out here.
but without the end of the long pop. Yeah.
You're guiding. And you can strike the face because you're not locked down.
Right.
So face, ribs, armpit.
Right.
Doesn't matter what weapon you use. Bilgi, open palm.
Okay.
So that sliding pop is something to
Okay.
try it on the outside. There you go. And look at his ribs.
Yep.
Decide whenever you're on the outside. Outside, other side?
I already did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Insides and outsides. Number 8. Hold number 8.
So don't grab. Just slide.
Yeah, it's a long pop is locking it down to your shoulder. This is a sliding pop.
Say you're pinning it down. Just so go to punch it. That. So you got we're not going like this at all.
You're not pinning
Just that. If you add more forward footwork to it, then it makes it more effective.
Relax your hands. How about the other side?
You go the other side. Slower than this side. Yeah. Okay.
That. The other outside. Reach out for it and guide it. Reach out for it and guide it.
Yeah.
Reach out. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
And one more. Okay.
Okay. Consal harmonious spring.
And you prefer the harmonious spring or the cutoff?
On this, what do you mean cut off? Talking about cut across?
Yeah.
Now harmonious spring.
Okay.
Sometimes you're going to just get caught off guard and you're not going to be either forward thinking.
Okay.
Right? So you throw the same punch, you use your other hand.
Just wanting to mimic what it might actually look like.
Switch hands, Leo. Did you fool him?
No. Yeah,
Good,
but
you know.
yeah. Yeah. I was just that. Yeah. And okay. Okay.
That would work for you.
Yeah.
This one, tuck south, strike the ribs, pelvis, or draw. So this is covering 50, this is covering 3 and 15.
Yeah.
So that's why I gave you so many targets.
And five. Okay. Switch.
This seems so hard.
That wasn't it, right?
We've got one more.
One more. On that one, with that particular pairing, you don't need to duck quite so much.
Right. You're moving right on the inside.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is a pairing of 3 and 15. Now, target the groin and also in the pelvis.
Yeah. Switch. Okay.
Remember the groin and the pelvis also. You can get the pelvis real easy at that point. Don't use a shovel punch. Turn it back over.
The groin is harder to hit with that hand from this angle.
But the pelvis is easy.
Right. You go straight into the joint.
Not the hip.
Well, I just meant if he's talking with this hand and hitting with his right,
Right.
and I'm turned this way, so it's a little harder unless you use a turned hammer fist.
You can hammer fist.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, switch. This one is easy.
Right. Inside and outside, long pops, punch to the face, straight to the face.
These basically didn't change. I'll take my piece. The reason I focus on that for this particular one is I want to get in good practice of it coming right here and having to move it. Okay. Okay. And
I don't think this is going to be hard to memorize.
no, it's just putting them in order.
Well, I'm trying to keep all the head stuff in one place, the middle stuff.
Yeah.
Close stuff.
Okay, switch.
Do more footwork, Levi, more footwork, get into him. There you go.
Okay.
Strike to the chest. Gong sao, lap sao, strike to the face. Try a different strike.
Oh, me.
Try to try tiger claw.
Yeah.
That's a pure money. Yep, I'm going the outside. And with this from there, easy. Try a mantis. Mantis frame strike.
Yeah. And switch.
Good hand, nice. You can even elbow.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites, actually.
Right.
Actually, yeah, here we go.
Think about that, yeah, he's just
Yeah.
dropping it straight in.
Yep. Yep.
Try another eagle or tiger. And a dragon has your thumb
Yeah.
involved also. Eagle has the first three fingers in your thumb.
Yeah.
Dragon has all.
Yeah.
Tiger has that.
So do you think that the dragon is the most economical since it uses all of them?
Possibly.
Because like an eagle claw, that seems pretty close to just doing it to pretend. Well, but you can still do that with this,
Yeah.
unless they have a very tiny neck. But in which case, why are you fighting someone with a tiny
and
neck?
then,
Yeah.
and then the mantis
Yeah.
strike.
Yeah.
So you've got here, you also got this.
Yeah. One more. This one's awkward on the inside.
That might be where you are.
Yeah.
Try an elbow.
Yeah. That works better. Yeah.
Try a smack to the groin. Get right there.
And then you got attacking the brachial. Got it. Yep. Okay, your turn.
Thumbs up.
Ah. There's no point in doing that on this side of the elbow because it's not going to do much just pushing into the joint there.
Right.
It works better on if you intend to do that on the outside of the joint, but in here it won't do it. Your lips bleeding, are you okay?
Yeah.
Must have bit yourself.
Elbow, you can do a groin shot from there also.
Okay.
Now, of course, in a fight, that's not how you're going to use a proper palms. Palms out is close up.
Yeah. Starts here. So we've already met. And then I punch through, and that's when you do it. So you roll with me, and that's when you do it.
All right.
It's also the only other place I can think of it that would be good is if I'm at this angle to you, and for some reason I didn't notice it was coming, and then it was somewhere in mid range, because then he could throw that, and if my arm was down, then that might come to me easier just out of reflex than a box out would. Or it's like this would of course be more aggressive, but if you were really talking to somebody, well, like that might be the first thing that happens. So then you got something at least. But that's very specific. It's interesting. Like a bong sao is very close to the karate high block, but more effective. Because it almost looks like one when you get high enough, but it's just not coming up good. Okay. So that's okay. Yeah. Good.
This is where your hip flexibility will be handy.
Good. Good. Other hand.
Although, oh. There we go.
Other hand. Yep. You can also blend step.
Okay.
Like a step forward with your left foot, like when you do the bong sao. Yeah. Or just start out with your left side facing. So, yeah. Okay.
And you'll take your stance from however he's taking it, your opponent is taking his stance. These are for the low stuff, low strikes or kicks. So bone self, strike to the face.
Okay.
So this is going to take up 19 and 20, or 18 and 19.
Yeah. More fun.
So go a short kick to them also, do that?
That will take.
You gotta use footwork.
Right. It's like,
You gotta move into it.
I'm just thinking like perhaps it's a higher kick.
Not necessarily.
Well, because it's like if it's knee level, I'm not going to block that with my hands.
Generally speaking, no.
Right.
But if it's groin level, you would.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Is like if he's doing that, I'm not gonna block that with my hand. But if he gets up here,
Right.
if he's trying to do a Sparta kick, then I can see that moving in.
Front step kick through the
Yeah.
ball.
Or it could be a knee strike. Like if he went in and if he grabbed and then
Right.
yeah, that would work. That would work for both sides. Because even on the right side, it has more forward energy, but it'll still jam it. And getting them to turn is good. That would have been bad right there. I would have gotten it. Okay. Let's see, then you switch.
The punches and kicks.
Let's go for the knee.
I'll hit you before you get there. Yeah. Okay. Then I got this side. Okay.
And sorry. Right.
Okay. Switch.
Simultaneous. There you go, get closer. Simultaneous, good. Going south, elbow pin, strike to the face. Of course, it doesn't have to be a pin, check.
So you're still.
Rolling. How about?
Okay. I thought you didn't like this one. Because it was I just remember I heard you talking about how you thought that was too many.
I can see its applications.
Yeah. If you wanted to be really sure.
Again, a lot of it is already caught off guard. It's just no shipment.
Yeah. So it's hold on. Okay. Because you're right. So that's one way where I can see it. It's like you're turning as you go. So if you're turning towards that,
Right.
that. Okay. Okay. And switch.
So we're down to 11,
Yeah.
less than half.
Okay.
That's it. Yes, no.
Yeah. I mean, I got that first. Switch. Okay. So it'll be pin, it'll be thumb pin touch. Yeah. You're still gotta roll up. So this will be on the out. So it'll be long side, one side on here, and then pin here, and then back this way. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And the other hand. Yeah. Okay.
I added a few things to the silver sash.
He's red.
Yeah, but he hasn't got a strike yet.
Correct.
So I added a few things that he needs to know before he can move on to his grade.
Okay.
So I'm not saying he needs to test on it,
Right.
but he needs to know.
Right. Are those things not on the red trash list?
I don't know. No, they're not.
Okay. There we go.
Well, yeah, so you know.
I thought it was her after breaking.
He's the one that's got to do the thing.
You have silver section.
What?
You have silver section.
Right, but he incorporated the things in the stripe test onto this, and those things aren't on the red sash test, and so I wanted to make sure that you learned those.
So, yeah, your next test will be this one, but I want you to run through that, make sure that you know it.
Yeah. We shall find out what he knows.
Yep. York.
Okay. So, you know, I just have you show them off. Start off. So, let's see. Combinations. So, back to cross. Okay. Lead jab rear hook. Lead back this. No. So, do you want to change that? I know you got back this hinge. Do you want to change?
Oh, yeah, hinge down, hinge up.
Yeah. So, groin face. Sounds like a Dick Tracy bad guy. Groin face. Lead back to sleep hook. Okay, lead back to cross straight punch. Back to cross hook. Back to cross uppercut. Back to cross palm hook. Back to cross elbow. Cut through that a little bit more. Okay. So Billy G 128. Okay. So you have to do these with me. Okay. So you're again re-veggie. Okay.
And I'll probably rewrite all this.
Yeah. We are one pot re-veggie. Okay. European ice leg.
Walk on down.
Rear
bend.
Back to sleep hands, pin, busy. Busy. Okay. I'm left-handed, hot flop, flick. Okay. VBLG block by Tontail, small circle ability. Throw ability, I do Tontail, small circle underneath. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Same thing, but you do rear ability underneath. Yep. Okay.
You're out there and striking at some point.
All the knee strikes.
6-7.
Yep. Okay. Very well.
Right, put it.
He's doing them in a different order, but he's just going across. Right. There you go.
What was that? Franklin?
I was just gonna have you do them all from your rear and then.
I like all the rear ones. Okay.
that look bad?
What?
You're staring or?
No, I lost focus for a second.
Obviously.
Yep. Okay, kicking. Yeah.
Well, picking up some.
First few are low. Yeah, good. Okay, side stomp. Okay. Oblique. Side kick. Yep, nice. Spinning back kick. Okay. Burning foot. Okay. Knee hook. Power hook. Turn a little bit more on that. Okay. Shuffle hook.
Nope.
Just the back foot first.
Move your rear foot first.
Yeah. Okay. What we saw first was a little bit of a burning foot shuffle. So yeah, you don't want to step first. Inverted. It's okay.
There you go.
Pendulum. No step. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Otherwise, it's a burning foot pendulum. Entering striking 1 through 8. Matchings. Yes.
You got another part, I'd rather put it.
Yeah. Okay. Content punch. Okay.
Again, I'll rewrite these.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking redundancies, right?
The ones that are in the 25s. You want me to skip those?
And
Okay. Harmonious straight palms, right? Yep. Tom pin, double back fist. Tom pin, palm lick. Yep. Tom downward fan lead punch. Okay. Tom rolling back fist. Like 25. Well, the pin is what makes it roll. So this is rolling backwards. So I go on rolling backwards. Yeah. Okay. Ton straight punch. Yep. And then ton. Do you want the ton pocket kick? Yep. How about just? Yes. Okay. So yeah. Pocket.
distraction.
Yeah. You know, if you're gonna do 2, you might as well do 3. Just, go 1, 2, 3. Just slap their face, so we about the same thing. Yeah, that would be funny. Entering the striking, slap the face, and then just reach out there, really get it, and then kick him in the knee. You know, you can't get him with the palm, but you can get nice.
It's like a change we can control spicy.
Yeah.
Slap them punches.
Okay. That's entering striking. Trying to see where you don't know something. This might be where you don't know. Opposing stance with the closed center line.
Oh, what's the requirement?
So it says basic enemy striking techniques 1 through 5 in opposing stance. Yep. Okay, have you done these? Or the opponent is left-handed. Okay. So rear outside pin lead punch.
Rule number 11.
It's the new number 5.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Then punch the hand, lops out that fist. So it's like you need to lops out that fist. Yep. You know, some of those, like the entering to striking technique, is actually punch their hand and then do whatever you want afterwards. Then we have lead wampa rear punch.
Lead wampa.
Lead wampa. Good. Yeah, some of these are just for 20 bucks.
So I gotta redo it. Or get rid of them.
The Jets out harmonious spring. Jets out.
Just-
Okay, so yeah, you don't do this one. Jets out. Yes.
You've got Jet sounds before, haven't you?
I don't remember that.
A little thing that I'm noticing there. You're doing the jets out, and then you're letting your elbow rise up like this, and so it's doing a weird whippy motion like this. For this, you want the elbow to stay in, like this, and then launch right off. Okay, so don't let it go like that. That's better. Okay. Lead cock, lead hook kick.
Today,
To bed, not punch.
unless you're planning on sticking your toe up his butt, kick him in the knee.
And what for? Mild rectal abrasion.
And he shoots you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw a terrible one where a guy did a pole vault, made it over it, and then just right on the pole that's very much.
Part of pole vaulting is getting that pole
Yep.
out of your leg.
Yeah, you're supposed as you go over, you're supposed to go push it away, but it was so high for him that he just barely made it over it, and I guess just let it go.
My buddy's a pole vaulter.
I don't know, dude. I think it's fascinating
Mhm.
what they can do.
You ever seen those people who aren't meant to be pole vaulters?
They're
Where
too heavy.
they go up and go.
Dude,
I've seen one
heavy.
where it bent and then went just launched it back the other
And
way.
occasionally that.
I see one over there when I was.
Yeah, it snaps. Especially back in the old days when they weren't fiberglass. What were they? Bamboo or something? Okay.
I saw all that stuff laying out on the track once, and I'm like, yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play
Where
with
I'm
that.
going.
I'm not gonna play with that. Yeah. How to get seriously hurt.
Giant lead ball with on a string.
Oh, the hammer. That's fun.
I see the
Javelin,
javelin, it was on pole.
Yeah.
There was a spear. And,
Yep. The javelin, the shot with the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, legally, all the leg cramps.
cannonball.
One,
Long way to go like that.
Yep. 2. Yes, find the leg. 3.
Nice. Good job.
4. There we go. And 3 break holds.
Good.
Good. Okay. And we just had an odd moment there. It's like it's technically a great hold, yeah. A break hold if somebody's going for a soft tissue destruction. Where if they just go like is it technically a break hold if they've gone for that?
Well, you don't have them.
You don't have them?
Yeah, you wouldn't have to break if you don't have them. It's a little hard to grab, so you don't have a good grip.
No, yeah, but we've known a couple people who are really into the pinching stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And bust his nose, too.
Yeah, there's a guy who likes to come in and go, yeah. for whenever you're doing gauntlet. Yeah, but then what? That looked very Tybo. Let's try that again.
Anything that happened, JKD?
No.
You missed. There you go.
I was about to say titty twister. I'm gonna start doing things.
I was going for that. No.
So that's the example of the mental ability. You don't want to go, it didn't work, now what? You gotta always, if something doesn't work, then just keep going. Do something else. Like it can be all the way up to you can hit somebody somewhere that you think is gonna cause them a lot of pain and nothing happens. So you gotta do something else.
There you go.
There we go. That's good.
I like that you didn't let go of it.
Good. Okay. That was 3. 2 takedowns. Get out that way. No.
The takedowns, they don't have to be thrown. As long as it's held.
Okay. Right.
That almost worked.
That'll work. There we go. Yes. Okay. 1. That's just gonna happen. Yeah. Whatever that was, I don't like it. Yeah.
There you go. That was pretty good. All you had to do is to,
Good.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah. 2 joint locks. Already did that.
Oh, you joint lock.
Yeah. It didn't feel very solid to me. I could have yanked out of it. That's what I'm what's wrong is it's way up here. So to have strength, you have to get it down here. So like that. Now I've got body control of it. So yeah. That's better. Yeah.
So you're starting all your joint locks, you're throwing punches in it. That's not a good way to fight. It's not good, doing the joint lock that way is not very realistic. Joint locks are generally done in the grappling range when you clinch.
Yeah.
So that's what you do.
I just was trying to avoid the stand there and grab your shirt thing.
Right by his neck.
What?
Right by his neck. Poke in his chest. On the pump.
Yeah.
Now, are you tough enough to handle that build you to the throat he just gave you?
It wasn't that. It was that the angle was wrong.
I know.
It wasn't attacking my wrist. It was kind of just squeezing. It's because it wasn't. There we go. It needed to go out this way a bit more. Yeah.
You also had him like this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was wondering. It's either attack the wrist or attack shoulder this way. Yeah. See that?
Right there. There you go.
Yeah.
Now, if he's tough, you can start cranking this a little bit like that.
Yeah, yeah. What yours was feeling like was you had this, and then it was just kind of like that. And it needs to be this way. If you got it here, then yeah, you'd have to kind of pull it this way in order to attack the shoulder. But yeah, otherwise, then attacking the wrist is a lot easier.
Now, figure four. Start from the top. Right? Go over and boom. So you start from the top, you start from basically your number one. Right? Slide over and boom. And tear your shoulder out. And lay it on it. Okay.
So I started here.
Up. Let go. Push.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Punch. Ready. Not like.
Go over the top.
Cross.
There you go. Yeah, you're putting a thin sound in there, going around it.
There you go, here.
More.
We'll go to chest. So, that's my thought. So, some asshole has done that to me. There we go.
Yeah.
Just like trapping, right there. No.
No,
This is
finger.
what I did.
Finger.
Now, that's gonna go this way. Pull it to you. Pull it to you.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Keep it on there. I'm using my hand to break his finger off.
Yeah. You had the pressure on my wrist, and so it was allowing the whole wrist to flex. So yeah, you trap that. Then you got something much more solid.
Now, pinkies are easier to break than index fingers. But he's got that in your hip.
See how if your pressure was on it was up here. This it needs to be here and smash.
Now,
Don't lean. That was the other thing.
stand straight.
I couldn't.
Don't go like this.
Yeah.
This is just helping them.
Yeah. If you do that, it puts pressure on my wrist, which causes me to go down. So yeah, if you
Pull the finger. Oh, you're not going to. You will.
I'll punch your face before you do that. If you're going that slow. Oh, okay.
You're letting him escape.
So as you're going, you're too soft with this hand, and so it's going like this. Right. So it's letting it get away. You can get out of this. So instead, you got to put the pressure on this side, up here, not here. So because this is the joint we're attacking. So we want more of the at least equal to keep it there, but more focus on this joint rather than the wrist. So if you get that there, then you're rolling it over the top. Here.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. And of course, you're doing that fast in real thing. You take that. You don't go nice and slow with it because they will just punch you.
Right out of it.
Well, and they'll punch you in the head.
Well, wherever they can.
They'll bite you. Yeah. Okay. Choke. Sliding choke. Do you know any?
No. One.
What choke do you know?
One from behind. What is a rear choke?
A V choke.
V choke or rear hanging choke? V choke. Like, let's see. Almost.
Took a little bit to get there, but you had it.
So when you attack, boom, slam, and get this all the way in there. So, big guy like you, I'm going to do this first.
I'm good.
Lay it in there nice. Make a muscle.
Now, a little thing for you as far as flow goes. You put a bone saw on the end of that, which actually encouraged me to hammer fist you and drawing. So if you went like this. So that would be bam! If I was gonna fight you. So for this, we want their energy to go this way. Because if they turn a little bit, now we don't have to go as far. So if I'm gonna enter on this, I'm going to get in like that. So it'd come around.
So again, as always, the first thing we do is hit the guy.
Yeah.
And then slide it and get in there.
Are you good?
Yep.
There you go. No, you got it when you make the call.
Yep.
What's that other one, like where you go, get right here, is that called?
Side choke.
Side choke.
Which is a little bit harder.
So again, you hit them, bam, and bring them down here like this. Put it right on your hip.
You have to do that one fast, otherwise the tape-on goes on your neck.
Now, chokes are meant for terminations. So if you're not willing to kill the guy, don't choke. Don't mess around with chokes. Seriously. Because you're going to, all of your facilities are being used. You're off balance, probably you're jerking on the guy's head, both your arms are busy. If he's got friends, they're kicking your ass. So,
And several of them will burn quickly. And even still, you hold it for just a little too long and you ruptured something, or you gave them that you burst an aneurysm that they didn't know that they had, or you didn't know they had, and all sorts of weird stuff can happen.
so chokes we do start training them fairly early, but their eventual use is for termination.
Just like joint locks are actually joint breaks, just babies. Baby joint breaks.
You're not going to stand here and give a guy a lecture, you know. Next time you mess with me, I'm going to tear this finger up. You just go, snap! And
Yeah.
go on. You know.
And cry. Okay, basic counters, common blocks. Tapping out message really fast. The guy on the other end of that isn't going to thank you.
I think there's some in the front.
And again, I always look so grumpy.
Some up there.
About counters against common blocks. Wasn't there. We had to look it up earlier. Well, at least not the first one. Okay. Here's entering to striking. Probably just goes in the front. Okay. 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 So, first one. So this is basic. Let's see. Let's make sure. Yeah. Basic counters, common blocks. So you do a punch, and I do a high block, and you go around it. Yep. Okay. And let's see. I do a lead cock. Yeah. Okay. Then I do rear cock. Yes. It's a rear slice, so you want to have it be under to your punch face. Okay. Okay. I do lead con. Do the exact same thing. Yep. Okay. And I do rear con. Almost. Uppercut. Okay. Okay. And I do lead gong sao. You punch low. Yes. And then I do rear gong sao. And you roll up iron ball. Yeah. Good. And
Following me, or
I do rear fan block. And then yeah. Iron ball grid, yes. Okay. Then
that's it, isn't it?
oh,
For those.
yes. Now we have basic block style 1 through 3 and the first section of drills. So okay.
Nope.
Don't need this page.
Yeah, but I want to get them separated either.
Okay. Okay. First basic block style. Just pop and punch. Now it's I punch, you con, then lock and punch. Then you punch, I con, lock and punch. You punch, I cock. You lock and punch. Go. Then you go hop and punch for all these. First one is my block, punch. So you hop and punch.
Grab it.
Lop and punch. There we go. And so now you got, and then you have response. Is this the part you haven't learned yet?
I think I got there but once.
Okay. Yep. So we found it. Okay. So lock and punch, and then so locks out, and then punch here. Then you lock, locks out, and then go across, and then you hit. Yep. So the main thing with that one is you on. So you put that in, and then get out there. So you want to focus on that, pushing that into them while you're doing that.
The arm hits the arm and you hit them in the face at the same time.
Yes. By doing that, you have. By doing that, you have full control over their upper body. So make sure it's a lock. Otherwise, I can turn and get away. So yeah, focus on getting that locked and using that to push in. Yep. Now, little thing for you. Do that one more time. So you see the angle problem here? Yeah, so you gotta get that right across here, just like a pin. Yep, now they're screwed. Because by pushing the shoulder down this way, it makes them tense up and want to fight it, but that's exactly the wrong thing to do. Because that reinforces this. Now I'm stuck. And really, the only way out of that, yeah, but is to turn the opposite way that your body thinks. Is to go with it.
Don't do that.
Well, let's see. Yeah.
Turn away from it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like to turn the back of your head forward, and I guess you can't, I guess would work.
And you can do a spinning back fist, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So then the next one is if the opponent blocks with a rear toss out. Here. No locks out on this one, just because your fingers can be caught, but it is a pin.
Roll over and get it down.
There we go.
Always answer with a punch.
Yep. Try that again. Sorry. Good. Now the next one is,
Painful.
yes, so do it slowly. This is where if their poxow is a little high and you get lucky this way. So
Grab his fingers.
grab the fingers.
Bend them backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. And punch, punch, punch.
Again, but still slow. Yep, and you grab whatever fingers you happen to get. Next one is if the opponent does an overextended poxow. Psycho crazy poxow. Yeah.
Emptiness.
Touching it. Yes.
Emptiness.
Yeah. That's what's going on. Okay. If they do a long sow, then
Pull it.
pull it and whack them in the elbow.
Go. And step away. Show them that.
Yeah. So I grab and I punch and do a panic box out. Whack and pull a step back with the right.
Now, we're not doing the knee anymore.
Now we just grab our face.
You know, we take to his inside knee.
Do whatever basically from that point.
Well,
Just not a knee strike.
knee striking is very,
Yeah.
it's ineffective.
Yeah. Okay. Try not to. Your in your footwork. You kind of did that switch. You'll have a lot more power if you actually take them backwards. Yeah. Not try not to kick up here. It's just because I've got this hand to protect the midsection. So hit something more vulnerable. There you go. Yeah.
Did I just have a word on the knees?
Well, it's not a, it basically by the time you actually touch them, you're almost at your full extension. So you're just gonna give them a light mount.
And most likely you're gonna hit him with the thigh.
Right, you're just gonna go,
It's not gonna hurt him.
right. You'll rock them a little bit. And then like rock like a
But it's easy to block it, too.
Yes.
You're free.
Well, because this hand's right here, so most people are gonna go, yeah, but, so. Because like really, this isn't a bong sow, it's a it's just starting to have a name to it because it's just, he grabs and pulls me, and I go,
So let's work with this for a minute.
yeah, so they're gonna be off balance and.
So,
It's good guy lost house.
go. Roll back.
Right, yeah, right before that's what it was. The reason that it didn't work
Why
was,
does that miss that?
well, because you get more pulling power to get it back that way,
Why didn't I do that?
Look, hold on, go like this.
and that's different.
You missed it entirely. So what if I go like this?
Or what if we do the type of joint lock that is not hitting the elbow but attacking the. Yeah. Or
I do that.
attacking the rotator cuff. That one, yeah. Yeah.
There's a bunch of things that we can do on this.
That are better than the,
Well, this, that's what makes me go.
yes, it does.
So,
No. The step back in it. You that did the pacifier.
well. Tempo move would be.
Yes. So should it just be do something for that one? Just do lots of things.
Good.
Ow! What was that?
It was gonna be one of these, but now better not be that.
You know, that shitty small, shitty speaker.
Exactly. That's what works the easiest. I'm not even really doing anything with this. Smack.
Plus, it feels like a little bit of a dick move. Yeah.
What do you
I
think?
guess it's big move. Yeah, no, they said there were no rules in this.
I didn't say it was against the rules. I said it was a dick move because your opponent thinks it's like, we're up here, we're doing that. There you go. Yeah. It just feels like it's not fair because it's just totally a different kind of thing. Well, it's like how you feel sometimes. It's like
Building somebody in the eyes is big.
right. So it's like we're working. It feels like we're working on kicks. Okay. So find it. Poke. Yeah. It's like I thought we were working on kicks. So yeah, just to go. Yeah. It's like he said he can't even see that. And so,
Again, I may do without that. It's kind of. Well, just drop your elbow on.
yeah.
Right.
Here, do one time. I still think this one's the most entertaining at least.
Well,
But
that's a better move.
Yeah.
You're not involved in a wrestling match.
yeah, if you elbow them while you do that one, that can be a good one. Where you box out. And then basically come around and bash. But that does take quite a big swing, and they can flow with it.
And a person would have to be fairly strong to do that. Miko can do that.
Right. Not unless you had really got, unless they were already kind of doing it.
Maybe.
But, hey, give me a good box out. Right here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the kick is the better move.
Yeah.
Frankly.
But we never just go and that's it. So what would be something to put after it? Because
Hopefully stop.
well, because we want to end it. So we're here, and so if we do this, it draws them down. So you could go. We are here, oblique. Just hit them again. Or what do you think about hitting with the same hand or switching hands? So it's
Depends on if you want to continue your box out.
or this.
It depends on if you want to continue your box out.
Yeah.
You can go straight into the jaw,
Yeah.
the back of the jaw.
And it maintains this. Once you got that first hit, then you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
Okay. So that was A through E. Then blocking counters. And then demonstrate one's self-defense technique. And that's it.
Okay, so there's only a few things on there he needs to work on.
Yeah, just the last house. Really.
Now this has the same lap size plus three more.
The next section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A through C.
Yeah. The lock punch, pin punch.
And then explain the 5 ways of attack. You need to learn a
Lock in,
forward
right?
class.
Yeah. So that's for.
Now how to do your S lock?
Yes.
S lock.
Nope.
And then he's got 3 knife, stick, and gun disarms.
Yeah.
Then kick drill, moving kick drill. Those aren't on there.
No. We've done them all. Everything for silver we just went through.
Okay. So working on the lock cells.
The lock cells are on red, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that was really the only thing that you slowed down on and didn't know what they were. So, like even the counters against common blocks, you had those already.
So on this, you're going to need to learn the 10 kick drill and the moving kick drill. Michael can show you real quick. That's what that center thing is for.
Stretching time.
Show him the 10 kick drill real fast.
Okay.
So notice he's going to be facing front each time he resets.
Here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really, really quick.
Moving.
Real fast.
It's
Front, side, hook, spin.
okay.
Front, side, hook, spin. Right, side, hook, spin. Really quick. Those things you'll have to learn.
Triple kick is on there, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, that's later.
Your S lock. And
And then there's-
gun disarms.
Then those things are simply, they can't be done academically. You just have to do simulations over and over.
Yep.
The disarms.
Or you can take that with you. I'm not going to update your manual because shit's going to change. Okay.
Okay.
That you can keep so that you know what to expect.
Awesome.
Stretchy, stretchy.
I learned that's what the word is in Japanese.
Stretchy, stretchy.
Stretch. I was like, banzai means over your head.
What is that?
Not mine. Mine was over there. Or it could be mine, I don't know.
That's the yours. He doesn't have letter?
That's okay.
It's kind of ironic that it's banzai overhead and bonsai is tree. Sai and zai different. Okay, calf stretch.
Oh, one side. Banzai!
Yes. Which I guess that does make sense. That's like shouting, look up, because I'm coming down from below. Whatever. Yeah. watch out actually makes less sense. Linguistically. It's like, watch out somewhere. Yeah. But that generally means add. That's basically what it means. Yeah. It doesn't tell you where. Something is incoming.
No?
Yeah.
It's too much effort to say, look up to your left.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Chemistry. Okay. Okay, back to right. Left. Okay. And out to the side. Other way. Okay. Let's see. Shall then shall the other way. Okay. Down here. Okay. Here. Switch. Okay, and like this. And then put the forearm right here, and then grab the ankle and lean toward. Okay, switch.
Oh, excuse me.
Ah, okay. Now back on feet. Those big ones. And turn the upper body, stretch back. And switch the other direction. And turn. Okay. Now I got one here. Starting to think of something else besides half moon. This will help loosen up the hips in one particular way. It's called Happy Baby. And it looks kind of stupid, but it works. Happy Baby! So get here like this. And then hold here or here. This. And then do that the other leg too. Actually on the outside, you get on the outside like this. Then the whole point is just to relax and kind of rock back and forth. You can kind of feel that in your hips. I feel more good, but I'm not a happy baby.
Relax.
I'm relaxed. Okay. Now, let's try a reverse triangle instead of that other one. So, just gonna get out here like this. Hands on the floor. And then you're gonna turn your body this way. Okay. And switch stands. Okay, Now the treat. Close it out. Got some balance. On the other side. There we go.
Alright, good job.
Let's get that out.
Hey. Hey.
Jeet Kune Do is a non-classical, non-traditional Chinese American martial art developed by Bruce Lee and James Lee for actual combat in the street, and described by Bruce Lee as scientific street fighting, derived from ancient Kung Fu, Western boxing and fencing, using the principles of realism, simplicity, and individuality, avoid sport, competition, or aesthetics, using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation.
Good job, you guys.
I'm so glad that it's still light outside.